Hey witches. So, yes, this is a lure. I know. I find a lot of stuff. I'm extremely eclectic. But it's just crazy. Witchcraft is so mainstream. When I was a teenager, I couldn't imagine picking up an Allure magazine and it has something like this in it. It's just so crazy to me. It's so funny to watch this is from 2018. It's crazy. Like Vogue had something in it. Anyway, this is talking about color magic, and I wanted to talk about this because I was talking in my last video a lot about focus, and I wanted to add in a couple of things about focus, so I thought we could do that and talk about color magic at the same time. I am going to look at this one little part right here because this is the girly part, which is why I think they put it in the magazine. I'm talking about using it in your beauty routine. Witchy makeup addicts rejoice. What the hell is that? I gotta click that, guys. I'm sorry. What? Okay, they don't look witchy at all to me. I'm very confused. Anyway, okay. So, I'm talking about, it says if you want to get some peace, get a blue manicure. We know blue is a very calming color. You want to feel sexy. You could put on that red lipstick and all that stuff. And then it says you could get a glamorous red manicure as well to seduce. And then let's keep going. So the meanings of each color. And we know why we use color. We don't have to. Not really. You don't need any tools. You just need you. So I guess whatever color you are, peach or brown or a color there's not a name for, because that's what color most of us are, human colored. But you don't need anything. You don't. But it can help you focus, and that's why we use color in witchcraft. And I'm pretty sure that's what that is saying. This is just how it says, feel free to experiment, blah, blah, blah. So let's look at these different colors. Yellow. And I'm going to throw in things, too, that I feel like saying when we get to certain colors. So yellow, I love to use yellow when I am trying to, when I'm doing something that's tied to success. Like when I get out my Crown of Success oil, I'm always going to have out a yellow candle or a gold candle. If I did not have one, I would have a white candle with probably some gold glitter, because there's gold glitter in my Crown of Success oil anyway. But the point is that any work that's leading to success is also tied to yellow, and I don't see that on here anywhere. So I want to make sure you definitely know that. It also can help with focus. And they say, I've heard this all my life, that it does help with depression. My mother actually painted she didn't paint my room. She bought me the paint. I painted my room with my boyfriend, and I painted my room while she was out of town, and he was allowed to be there. We were older, we were teenagers and stuff, and so a group of us painted my bedroom yellow to try to help with my mental health. Didn't really help that much, but we thought we would give it a try. But it can help. It can help. They say it's like a color of happiness. It says right there, yellow is an injection of happiness, because of the sun, and that's also why it's tied to success. And I don't remember if I said focus, but if you have like a test you need to study for, or you need to finish a novel or a project to finish, or you need a spark of something to spark creativity, yellow is also good for that. And you can use color magic in so many ways, not just candle colors. I'm not talking about candle colors. You can, yes, of course, candle colors. And I'll put a link with all those on there. I'm not going to make another video about that. There's a billion videos about candle colors. I'll just give you a link. But they tie. It's the same thing as this, pretty much. I mean, it really is. I guess the point I'm trying to make, whatever you're trying to change, say you're depressed. Well, if you're depressed, don't surround yourself with more depressing shit. Surround yourself with stuff that's going to make you happy. Like a color, like yellow. It doesn't make me very happy. Black makes me happy. So when I go and redo my bathroom, guess what color the walls are going to be? They're going to be black because it relaxes me. It doesn't relax everybody, but it relaxes me. It's not the same for everybody, but it's good to be able to kind of have constant reminders around the room that you spend the most time in to help you stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize, so to speak, just to stay focused on what you're trying to attract or change, because we're not always just trying to manifest something. There might be a big change you're trying to make, and using these colors can help you. So yellow did not help me with my depression, but it might help you with yours. But yellow is a very good feeling. Just read that word, feeling meh, and said it. But it's a great color to work with, especially on Sundays, because it is yellow, and Sunday is the day of the sun. So, good day to use that color is on Sunday. And it also depends on what you're working to do. And she also said, she talked about abundance, using it with abundance and joy. I don't use yellow really for abundance, not for financial abundance. I don't really use it for any abundance. Maybe an abundance of creativity or an abundance of focus, but try it out. Maybe it will be a color that helps you focus on abundance. You never know. So orange. Orange is akin to yellow and helps in creative endeavors. So they're kind of saying what I said about the yellow with the orange. And you can use orange for the same thing. I have found over the years that yellow helps me with that better than the orange does. I don't use a lot of orange candles. The only time I ever really use an orange candle is if I'm doing I'm doing two different candles at the same time. But I don't know the last time I just did one orange candle. I can't even remember. But using it says, I associate orange with David Bowie as Ziggy Stardust's hair. A confident and creative genius. Okay. I'm a big fan of orange. I love the color orange. I may try it next time I get writer's block and see if it helps. But the thing about it is, yellow works great for me. And that's the thing, you pick what works for you. And this is a little tip that tells us we can keep a bowl of oranges out on a table at home and mindfully peel and eat one if you're working on a project and find yourself stuck. One of the fastest ways to literally add color magic to your life is to consume a color through food. Yeah. I bet that oil was nice. Okay, I'll quit looking at the oil. Okay, so red. Of course, we know red is passionate. It speeds things up. My new Speedy Spell candle that I'm so proud of my candle, y'all. I love it. I'm gonna do the video of me making my next batch coming up this week, and I'm so excited. It's the coolest candle. But red speeds things up, and it also is a very passionate color associated with lust and love. This says it can be used in love and seduction magic. Please don't do love magic unless the person agrees to it and it's something you guys are doing together that's not interfering with anybody's free will. But you can use red to help boost your self-esteem. Put on some red lipstick. This is if you're in a long-term relationship, you can light red candles or sprinkle red roses on a bed. There's a reason red roses are a cliche, ha ha ha. But pink is also a color that is very. When I think of love, I think of pink more than I think of red. It's just me. Pink just seems more of love, like love to me. Red to me is more of a lustful, color. Red is not my favorite color, but I do love my red candles. So for the witch tip, wear a sexy red outfit for your next date and remind yourself that you're the baddest witch in the room and your lover is lucky to have you. You should do that anyway. You should tell yourself that every day, as soon as you wake up. What are they going to say about my color pink? So also a color of love, softer and gentler, and great for self-care. Definitely agree. I have a new box that I just finished putting together. I switched it up a little bit. I have a self-care box. It's awesome. Can't wait to show it to you. But this says you can also use pink to nurture relationships. Perhaps you and your partner have crazy hot sex and passion isn't a problem, but you could use some help empathizing and understanding one another. Pink is incredibly healing, especially in matters of love. So maybe putting some rose quartz in the bedroom, something like that. I don't know if your significant other, if it's a dude, he might not like that much pink added to the bedroom, so you might need to sneak in some crystals here and there, but you can get some pink in there. And a lot of these colors, you have to just surround yourself with, the color in your home only. You could get a pink wallet, get a pink purse, buy some pink PJs, some pink, pink little nighties, whatever. It doesn't have to be, decorations and stuff sitting around. It can be on your person, and it can also just be referring to the things you're using while you're practicing magic. So it's both. It's not just one. It's just color in general. How to tap into that, other layer of magic. So carve your name and zodiac sign into a pink candle, anoint it with your favorite oil, and then burn it for a self-love spell. Bonus points if you line them around your tub and make a luxurious bath. That sounds like a waste of candles. Do y'all see why am I the only one that thinks that's funny? Is that not stupid? That's stupid. Yeah, okay, carve your name into a candle and zodiac. But they've taken witchcraft and they've dumbed it down into the stupidest shit. Anyway, please don't waste that many candles. Okay? It takes energy, resources that are our planet. Okay? Let's waste, people. You don't need that many damn candles to take a bath. 4 at the most. Unless maybe if you're doing a self-dedication ritual, then okay, you have permission to use 50 candles. But other than that, you don't need 50 damn candles. So purple. I will be talking a little bit about the left-hand path when I talk about purple, because I am passionate about several things on the left-hand path, which is why I'm not a pure, true, 100% Wiccan. You know, I try to walk the walk most of the time, but sometimes I get off that path. I get pissed off. It takes a lot, though, but I do. But when I do get pissed, I might come at you with some purple. Purple, to me, when I think about the color purple, I think about control. I think about domination. It's just the first thing that pops into my head, because it's just about the only time that I use purple candles and spells is if I'm doing control work. I might light one if I'm doing, something to do with the astral. But normally, if I'm getting a purple candle out, it's not good for whoever's name's going on it. Anyway, you can also use purple to get in touch with your intuition. Purple is associated with our third eye. When you can get in touch with your actual, yourself, get in touch with your actual self through lots of meditation and through shadow work and through peeling away all the layers and fixing all the broke shit, or at least figuring out what it is and trying to learn how to deal with it. Whatever it is, getting in touch with yourself and being able to connect to the flow of the energy that's there in the universe and just be there to receive. Purple can help with that a lot. One thing I love to do with purple too is I love getting purple altar cloths, because they're associated with spirit. Not the cloths themselves, they are too, I guess, but the color purple. And this says that it also is wonderful for adding oomph to creative projects and is associated with royalty. Purple can also help with, like, if you're trying to manifest wealth, to help yourself feel more wealthy and feel as if you've already manifested your money that's coming your way. Purple, since it's tied to royalty, wearing purple, or get a nice luxurious purple blanket, fleece little blanket to cover up with while you curl up on the couch or whatever. Just, that royalty, that can help too. It can help you put that focus on that money manifestation by using the color purple, because it's associated with royalty. And then I don't even know if I do want to read this, because I see the word dance around. Let's see what she's saying. Take a break from your project to blast some Prince. Yes, Prince. And dance around like the queen you are. When you're done dancing, you'll know what to do. Okay, I can't disagree with that. That's not bad advice. I don't see how it's that witchy. But it is witchy. If I hadn't read the last stupid thing, I might have thought that one was kind of cool. But the last one was so stupid, I'm just kind of like, what the hell? Anyway, so blue. Blue is calming. Like at the beginning, we talked about the blue manicure, blue pedicure. Toes and nails need to match, ladies. Let's get our shit together. But blue, peace, protection, and they say that blue is a depressing color to decorate with. I disagree. I have my home is mainly decorated in neutral tones, browns, lots of different browns, and then lots of different blues. And it looks so pretty. We did a great job decorating this house years ago. And it has a lot of blue, and it doesn't make me depressed at all. I do feel peace. I feel calm looking around at that. So, just because some people say it's depressing and blue is a depressing color and yellow is a happy color, it's what color does for you. How does the color make you feel? What does it evoke in you? Which tip? Keep a painting of water, a blue bowl filled with seashells, or a blue glass on an entryway table to welcome peace into your home. Not too bad advice. Cute. Or couldn't they have came up with something better? The pink. They sure just took the thing off about bonus points if you can waste 50 candles. Anyway, so green. I love using green. Green to me is growth. Just growth. Growth. Love using it for growth of everything. You can also use it to heal. We'll see what this says. Green is the color of earth, growth, and therefore also of earthly possessions. Hell yes is the color of cash, and that's no coincidence. Likening the color green to a walk through the woods is also the color of fertility or starting a new business. Paint your nails green during a time in which you could use some extra cash flow. That's stupid. You don't have to do that unless you really like green. And if you really think green is pretty and it makes you happy, yes, paint your nails green, paint your toes green. But if you hate the color green, I mean, you don't like it on, don't do that. Don't do that. That's stupid. Witchy tip for green, wear a green shirt the next time you feel like you could use some extra cash flow, and then sit in that green shirt and meditate on how you're going to spend that money. There's your witchy tip for green. But it is the color for growth. So when you're doing any type of manifestation, it is always good to add a green candle. It's also good to, if you're doing healing work, to add in a green candle, because it's symbolizing and representing the growth. Whenever I do money magic, I always use 2 candles, either green and gold, either green and red, or either gold and red. And I have been known to use 3. I never use more than 3 though. Never use more than 3 for unless I'm doing a bath. If I'm doing a bath, yes, I'd usually would do 4, but you combining them, it just helps the focus, and that's what all of this is. Green lipstick. Please don't buy that. I don't know how that would look. Now, black lipstick, yes. So, this is probably going to offend me because I already see words that are jumping out that offend me. But I am just going to look at what it says and then tell you what I think about it. So, first and foremost, black is not a negative anything. Okay? Okay. So it says, some witches warn of using black in magic, such as lighting black candles, as there is an association between dark magic and the color. What does she mean by dark magic? And it's even in quotes. I personally disagree. At least they disagree. To begin, many modern day Magical practices stem from African traditions. It's racist and uneducated to conflate black magic with the color. Yes, some witches will use black candle as part of a hex, but in my opinion, if you're a well-informed witch, that's your business. The color black, it is and of itself is not bad, and it's mostly associated with the protection of crossing and can be used to ward off negative vibes. Witchy tip, best one so far, wear black tourmaline for protection, yes, or black obsidian, do that. But what can you do? What else can you do with black? Well, I talked earlier about how it calms me down. It does. You can also use the color black in your magic, like what I talked about with protection, shielding, and things like that. But you can use it, in baneful workings as well, just like the purple candle or purple colors. You can, but that doesn't mean that the color is bad just because you choose to use it for something bad. I could curse you with a damn pink candle if I wanted to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the witch. And this is about what colors help you focus on what you're trying to focus on the most. If you're having a panic attack, what color calms you down? It's good to know things like that. It's good to know how to help yourself be okay. And something as simple as color can help us. So white, of course, we know we can use as a stand-in for any other color when we're talking about candles. It says it's essentially a blank slate. So they're talking about putting glitter on candles, how it's cleansing and purifying, so it's great for clearing away old energies and bringing in new, fresh, happy ones. White is very pure, but it's also it's very sterile to me. But I do love clean. But it's sterile. It's not a really, it's beautiful on a wedding dress, but I don't want white carpet. And not just because it gets dirty easy, but because I would be tired of looking at it. It would just be too bright, it seems, to be surrounded with nothing but white. I would feel like I was in a hospital. So I wouldn't suggest surrounding yourself in white all the time. Which tip about meditation and visualizing too? What? Which tip? Meditate while visualizing a sparkling white orb around you to act as a protective shield. Well, that's a protection spell. That'd be a good protection spell too. Especially if you can make that white orb go all the way around your entire house and everyone in it. Ooh, pretty. Look at that. Looks like, I think I used to have that highlighter. How old is this? I think I used to have that. Anyway, so thought might be interested in that, but this is the website. Some girly stuff on here, but yeah, it's just interesting to me how mainstream this stuff is. That's one reason I wanted to share this. Allure. I want to see what happens when I click this little tab. If it says other witchy things, no. Anyway, blessed be, guys.